Chainsaw Man fans, you're about to go nuts. You're about to go crazy. You're about to be like, oh my god. Because what I have in my hands right now, and no, I'm not just talking about the phone in my hands, is some leaks, some images that are not only leaks, but also some teasers from the upcoming issue of Weekly Shonen Jump for Chainsaw Man 2 a couple of days before it comes out. It's giving us a tease of what's to come, and I'm not even gonna lie to you right now. I'm just kind of like, what? Very few series get me out of bed to talk about them nowadays. It's like I get to them when I get to them. But Chainsaw Man 2, you got me out of bed, and we're about to talk about it, lads. Let's do it.
No matter how you feel, get it done. No matter how you feel, get it done. No matter how you feel, get it done. No matter how you feel, get it done.
Okay, people, hit that subscribe button and that bell to be notified whenever we talk about anything and everything anime and manga related, because we do that in these here parts. But I am gonna lie right now, Chainsaw Man fans, if you have read the entirety of the Chainsaw Man manga, which honestly it's not all that long, it's 11 volumes, 97 chapters, you could probably get through it in a really cool afternoon binge read, like, yo, then you have been highly anticipating the sequel series that is coming out, I believe July 13th/12th, depending on where you're at, on Shonen Jump Plus's app. It's a continuation, and we're gonna be talking about spoilers for the end of Chainsaw Man, so if you don't want to get spoiled, I highly recommend you probably skedaddle on out of here. I'll give you a countdown. 3, 2, 1, make some noise, because we're talking Chainsaw Man 2 right now, so hello, there's gotta, kind of be some spoilers here. Alright, now that they've cleared out the room, holy cow, fam, I've been dying to talk on camera like, yo, dog, Makima's dead, Power's dead, Aki's dead. But in all seriousness, people, we've got some images. We got the first look at Chainsaw Man 2, and apparently we might have a new main character, or this is the new antagonist, or it's going to be a duo series. What the hell is going on? Because we got a few different images right here that show of a different character taking the spotlight. For starters, we have Chainsaw Man Part 2 preview image from issue 32 of Weekly Shonen Jump, and it appears to be a new character as like the spotlight. And let's observe what's going on here, because for starters, in this picture, well, the character herself kind of reminds me of the one shot that we just got, Goodbye Eddie. It kind of looks like Eddie from Goodbye Eddie, so I'm wondering if Tatsuki Fujimoto is going to wrap all of these things together somehow. Obviously it's his art style, but definitely caught me off guard. And then something that everybody is going crazy about is there's a seemingly, I don't know if it's flying or whatnot, but a chicken with a bow tie around its neck floating in back. I'm going to assume that that is going to play the role of like Pochita from Chainsaw Man 1 with Denji. I'm guessing that somehow, some way a contract was made between this character and this dead chicken, and I'm gonna take it a step further. You ready? I'm gonna blow your minds, because some people probably seen this image floating around and whatnot and didn't come to this. This is my theory and prediction that that chicken is Kobeni. What if this is a time skip? Maybe this is Kobeni's daughter, and Kobeni somehow got turned into I forget, are they demons, devils? I forget how it works at Chainsaw Man, and somehow, some way, the daughter made a contract with her chicken of a mom. That would be hilarious. Either way, I'm gonna throw in that that's Kobeni. But then there's a lot of subtleties to this image that I want to dive into. Let's jump into the shadowing in the back, because in the back you see, of course, the chicken's reflection, but then it looks like almost a hooded person. You could argue, dog, that's just the artwork and it just looks square, but kind of looks like a hooded person in the reflection of the like backdrop behind these characters. But then one of the biggest things on this image of this character is the chainsaw in hand, which is kind of like, wait a minute, first of all, it's Chainsaw Man 2, right? I really hope, I'm gonna just give it a buck, I really hope that they're not going to just say, no, it's Chainsaw Woman now, or Chainsaw Girl, or something like that, because, I mean, if it's great, it's great, but dog, that would be like a big fumble, because for starters, everybody loves Chainsaw Man, and Chainsaw Girl or Chainsaw Man Girl, I don't know how that would work. I mean, I'm still on board regardless. I want to be clear on that. Like, it could be Chainsaw Penguin, and I'm gonna be rocking out with that penguin. I gotta just keep it a buck with you, 1,000 a stack. But then the identity of this character, well, for starters, I said it could very well be Kobeni's daughter. A lot of people immediately are going to assume, no, dude, what are you even talking about? That clearly has to be Denji Denji's newfound surrogate daughter, Nayuta, aka the reincarnation of Makima. That's clearly Makima's, reincarnation right there. However, at the end of Chainsaw Man, if I'm not mistaken, there was official art that was released, and I believe even to kind of commemorate what's about to go down with Chainsaw Man 2, of Denji walking with the little Nayuta on his back. Now, it could very well be that, different times. This was a different point, and it's probably going to be flashback to, hey, what happened with Denji. Honestly, we could very well go into a Tokyo Ghoul aspect of, hey, we're not going to see any of the characters for a while. We're going to have to wait and figure out what happened to them. And that's what I'm guessing is going to be the case, because it will keep the suspense going. It'll keep people reading for ages of, where's Denji? Oh my god, is Power back? What the hell? That looks like Aki. Like, there's so many endless possibilities. So I'm going to also go off and say that regardless if this is Nayuta, Kobeni's daughter, a whole new character in general, we're not going to see probably the main cast for a bit. Maybe we might see Denji, I don't know, because you got to keep somebody in the loop, right? You can't just completely shit out everybody and then watch me eat my words and there's nobody from the main cast left here, even though there's not many left to begin with. But then the chainsaw in hand, like, did she sacrifice Denji? Like, is that what's left of Denji, a chainsaw? Is she replicating Denji's epicness? Maybe Chainsaw Man has gone missing and this girl that made a contract with this chicken decided to take up the mantle and become Chainsaw Girl? Again, there's just so many questions. I mean, obviously everybody's going to immediately assume now that gotta be Nayuta, dog. That has to be the girl, and I don't know, because also that would have to mean that we have a time skip, and is Power back? Because y'all know Denji was going to look for Power no matter what. I honestly thought it was going to be called Chainsaw Man 2, The Quest for Power, because you better go save Best Girl. There's just so much to take from this, but there's a couple of other images. For starters, there's this big, colorful image that has me going crazy right now, because it is of that girl with the ponytail that, again, it could be Kobeni, it could be a adult Nayuta, but then there's also the Chainsaw Man himself, and it looks like he's chainsawing through her head. So, and obviously that looks like Denji has the school clothes, so it could very well be that this is a classmates of Denji. Maybe we could go the Flowers of Evil situation where Denji tries to hide his identity, or there's like some reset where nobody knows and this girl is blackmailing Denji and he has to stop her. Like, there's so many endless possibilities, but looking at this, there's like a bunch of panels surrounding it from Chainsaw Man 1, and then in it, it's again Denji with his newfound high school clothes and this girl. So whoever this girl is, clearly she's going to be either co-star, the antagonist, the new Makima. Maybe Nayuta got older and she's just following the footsteps of Makima. Like, despite all of the love that Denji gave her, she's going that route. I hope not, because honestly, the whole point of like the ending was, show her love, show her care, show her a different life than the Makima that grew up to be Makima, and we probably won't have that problem on our hands, even though I always found that ridiculous. Like, you're leaving a dumbass like Denji to raise something that is that deadly, of the reincarnation of Makima that, summoned the gun devil and did all these horrible things that could have destroyed the world. Like, literally, they ripped out freaking different forms of death out of the damn freaking universe. Like, the way the story freaking explained it was that pretty much before all of this happened, there was more than just life and death. There was other things that don't even exist anymore. So yeah, that's kind of crazy. But then moving forward, there's this one giant, beautifully done panel of this girl again that I gotta say, she looks straight up like the girl in the flashbacks, or the girl that is imagined in Goodbye Eddie. Maybe that is Eddie or something like that. Maybe this is her new life. I don't freaking know. Again, it would sell those volumes if you think about it. If we found out all of a sudden all of those Look Back, Goodbye Eddie, they're all tied together into the new Chainsaw Man, it would sell books and it would be huge. But this panel, I don't know what to make of it. Like, she just blew everyone the hell up. Maybe Reze survived and this is Denji and Reze's daughter or some shit. I don't freaking know. It's like all of these people's guts and everything is kind of exploded, and her walking away, it could be that they're all devils. So I'm not going to say that would make her bad because of their devils, and they needed to get their shit split. But it could be that she is again the antagonist. We could be looking at a manga like a Death Note where the villain is the MC to a certain degree, the evil person, and morality isn't even all that black and white. It could be that this is going to be a series that focuses on the gray, similar to how Chainsaw Man was like all over the place. And then we got other little panels right here on this next one. There's about 11 different panels of this girl, one of which she's sitting looking very dastardly. Then we got the one of her walking away from the explosion. We got one that looks like the Chainsaw Man head, and it says 512 on it. That's very interesting. We have an owl. Okay, so Drake is in here. And she's holding that chicken and another two, and there's intestines everywhere. This is going to be gruesome. So the stuff that you did, like if you liked the blood and gore from Chainsaw Man, it's clearly going to be there. I don't care for the blood and gore in Chainsaw Man, and I'm not saying I'm against it. I'm saying that that's not why I read Chainsaw Man at all. Like, I got into it, I was like, let's see, the silly Chainsaw Man, what is that? And I was like, oh my god, the characters is amazing. The story is incredible. I love this show not tell approach. Oh my god, everything about it is just godlike. I never really was like, oh, I need blood and gore. Like, that's for kids that it's like, oh, that's, taboo. Like, it's blood and gore, who cares? But if you was hoping for that, it's clearly gonna be in there. And then we just got another image that is promoting Chainsaw Man's return with, again, all these blood and guts and heads flying everywhere, and it kind of looks like a Mob Psycho logo to begin with. But yeah, I am fascinated, and the biggest question I'm gonna ask, who is that girl? Is that Nayuta older? Are we going into a time skip here? Is this a brand new character? Is this going to be connected to Goodbye Eddie and them? Is this Kobeni's daughter? Is that Kobeni herself? Is that chicken Kobeni? Oh my god, please let the chicken be Kobeni. It's like a time skip. She lived out her life. Denji doesn't age, and it's Kobeni the chicken, please. I need that. And your bro, thoughts and expectations for Chainsaw Man 2. We're only like a day or two away. I can't wait. That's all I have for this one. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule: anime and manga for life, boy. Have an awesome day. Peace and yo, we back, baby. Let's scream it for the one time. Well, a few times. Chainsaw Man! Chainsaw Man! Chainsaw Man!
So just go to find